Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to the channel, Cooking with me, Chef Quee. Today I'll be making my own Chipotle inspired chicken burrito bowl and making it my way. Before we get into it, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with everyone you know, and let's cook. Alright guys, we have a little prepping to do, so let's get started. Here are most of our veggies we'll be using for our toppings. I have a green and red bell pepper along with the red onion for my fajita veggies, some cilantro and limes for my cilantro lime rice, a jalapeno and tomato for my pico. I forgot to add my regular onion to the cutting board, but I have that as well. Got some avocados for my guac, 1 ear of corn for my roasted corn salsa, and I also have some tomatillos and garlic for a tomatillo salsa that I actually didn't get around to making, but that's okay. Everything still came out great. As you guys can see, I already have my corn, tomatillos, garlic, and half of a jalapeno on my sheet pan, ready to go in the oven to roast at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes. While our corn is roasting, let's throw together our pico. Off camera, I went ahead and sliced and diced everything. So in my bowl, I went in with my onions. Next, I'm throwing in my tomatoes. And then in with my jalapenos. I'm going to give it a good stir to get it well combined. Next, I'm throwing in some fresh chopped cilantro, a squeeze of lime juice, and a pinch of salt. I'm going to give it a taste and then set it aside. Onto my roasted corn salsa. I got my corn out of the oven and I'm just going to cut the kernels off of the cob and right into my bowl here. I have my corn kernels in my bowl, so now I'm going in with some diced red onions, diced jalapenos, cilantro, fresh squeezed lime juice, and salt. I'm going to give this a stir and set it aside as well. Now we're on to the star of the show, which is our chicken. I have some boneless, skinless chicken breasts here. I'm just patting them dry so that our seasonings stick. Now this is optional, but I'm going to slice these babies in half crosswise and then in half again so they're not so thick. That way they won't take so long to cook. Now let's season these babies on up. Now here's why I say we're making this bowl my way. Chipotle marinates their chicken in chipotle peppers and adobo along with some other ingredients, but I didn't have everything I needed on hand, so I just did my own thing, okay? I drizzled on some oil and then seasoned the chicken with some seasoned salt, onion powder, garlic powder, and paprika. I'm going to massage those seasonings in, flip the chicken over, and then season the other side as well. We have our chicken seasoned, so let's cook it up. I threw some veg oil in my saute pan over a medium heat, and I'm going to place these babies in and let them cook for about 5 minutes before flipping them. Here's how we're looking after 5 minutes. We have a nice sear on them, so I'm going to flip them over and let them cook for another 5 to 6 minutes. Now off camera, I did cover the pan with some foil to help speed up the cooking process. You'll also see me adding in a little more oil here and there just to make sure my pan doesn't dry out. While our chicken is going, I'm going to go ahead and start on my cilantro lime rice. I have 1 cup of long grain white rice here that I washed off. To that, I'm going in with 2 cups of water. Remember, when cooking rice, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So whatever amount of rice you use, make sure your liquid is double that amount, okay? I got my pot on a medium-low heat for now. I'm going to give this a stir, pop a lid on, and bring it up to a boil. Once it comes up to a boil, we'll come back to it, okay? Now we're going to switch back over to our chicken. I'm just flipping them over to see how they're looking. They're nice and beautifully cooked, so I'm going to remove them from the pan, cover them with some foil to keep them warm while we finish up with everything else. Now on to our fajita veggies. Now I did end up switching my pans out because it was getting close to charring up on me. However, I am using that same fat that we cooked the chicken in to saute our veggies with. I'm going to season them up a little and then let these babies go for about 3 to 4 minutes over medium-high heat. Switching back over to our rice. It's up to a boil now, so I'm giving it a stir. I reduced the heat down to low, pop the lid back on, and we're going to let this simmer for about 20 minutes. Now, if you like beans in your burrito bowl, go ahead and put those on. I threw mine on off camera and just let them simmer for about 5 minutes. Our fajita veggies are good to go, so I'm going to cut the heat and set them aside. My 20-minute timer has just went off for our rice, so let's check it out. It's fluffy and nicely cooked, so I'm going to cut the heat from that, throw in my fresh chopped cilantro, lime juice, and salt. I got everything mixed in. Make sure you guys give it a good taste test and adjust it to your liking. Y'all see my beans back there going, so I'm going to cut the heat from that as well, and we are ready to plate. Alright guys, assemble your bowl however you want. I threw my rice in first, then my black beans, my chicken, fajita veggies. I sliced my romaine lettuce off camera. I used shredded mozzarella cheese, threw in my pico, guacamole, sour cream, garnished it with some more cilantro, and I almost forgot my roasted corn salsa. Definitely need that. And we are ready to eat, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching and coming to cook with me. Make sure you guys like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. Comment down below what you like in your burrito bowl. Follow me on all my social medias, and I will see y'all in the next video.